Hey gang, Chris Holowicki coming at you with a new Drunken Atheist review about, guess what? The new Deadpool movie, as you see advertised on this can of Mike's Harder Punch. But guess what's behind that punch right there that I will never drink because this will give me fucking heartburn. I'm gonna keep this can forever. But behind it is none other than Feelador Touch-Hinsky, who is my special guest today and saw the movie with me. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing horrible.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby.
What did you think about the movie?
I was disappointed that Shatterstar didn't show up.
Shatterstar?
Yeah. He's the guy with the two swords. Rob Liefeld draws him, so it's like...
Yeah, he's got this crazy mitts.
And then the handle will be here, and there'll be some...
So Feelador, what you feel about Deadpool?
I felt that I'm an ugly motherfucker. And when they try to make Ryan Reynolds ugly, he's still 90,000 times hotter than any other dude I've ever seen.
Even with the fucking gore makeup on when he's all Freddy
still
Krueger.
hot,
I
right?
noticed that. It was
Actor
just like
guy.
he was still kind of handsome, even looking all mangled.
Yeah, I felt less of a human being because of it. But, you know, that's okay, because
Yeah.
they already made the Domino movie, Keira Knightley.
Oh wait, I thought the oh wait, that was the Black Widow movie. They called it Salt. They called it
Salt and Pepper.
No, they called it
You're really derailing.
what's this?
Chris.
Scarlett Johansson.
Hey, Stitch.
Start off with a straight yes or no when I ask you. So Feelador, what did you think about Deadpool?
Yes.
Yes? Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
No. I just said give you a straight yes or no.
Kind of lonesome back here.
Little help here.
Excuse me.
Woo! Dopinder.
Pool. Dead.
Why the fancy red suit, Mr. Poole?
Oh, that's because it's Christmas Day, Dopinder. And I'm after someone on my naughty list. You're probably thinking this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab. Surprise. This is a different kind of superhero story.
What did you think of Deathstroke, Chris?
I loved it. It was pretty much everything that I hoped that it would be, and a little bit extra. It really lived up to what I thought. I was so worried that it was going to turn out like sort of mediocre and by the books, and I thought that I had the whole movie planned out from top to bottom, just based off of everything I gathered from the trailers. And I'm like, Sue, you missed this and you missed that, and all those videos. But I walked in there and I was, yes, it worked. I loved it. It was so good.
I'm so happy that I met your expectations and then exceeded them. Because the very interesting thing about this film is, it is the trailer, plus some more scenes.
That, I can see what you're saying on that. There
Maybe
wasn't...
if you stuck to the notes. Here, you wanted to talk about locations. There's a few locations in this film. By that I mean I'm not exaggerating. There's a bridge, which I thought was CG. And that's how good CG is now. Because it was a real bridge.
The bridge was in Canada, though.
CG's so good now that you think real life is CG. That was what I was supposed to say, right?
Speak up a little louder.
Except louder. And then, oh, yeah, there was the bridge. The other location was a bar. Third location was a boat. And location number 4 was an origin story.
Squeeze this ass into spandex.
Mr. Wilson, you've recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
We can fight this.
What if I told you we can cure you? and give you abilities most men only dream of.
I'd say that you sound like an infomercial, but not a good one, like Slap Chop. More shake weighty.
Yeah, you know, there wasn't a huge, outside of the bridge and the giant boat, there weren't a whole lot of large action pieces.
There was
like,
a lot of.
I don't know, it didn't bother me. I was worried that I was gonna walk in the movie and feel like, oh, I just saw this whole thing. And it's certain parts of the movie are just like, I've seen beat for beat of this scene.
But you
Up to a point, but I still loved it.
You did walk out of the movie saying, I did just see this whole thing.
Well, yeah. Here's a funny part about our theater going experience is that for probably like the first 45 minutes of the movie, we were wearing these IMAX 3D glasses that were just sitting there at our like little tray, because we went to a Yorktown premium cinema, and we're wearing them halfway through, and I'm just like, everything's blurry. All the little like lights on the walkways are like reflecting through my eye sockets, and I could see the lights reflecting out of here. And I take them off halfway through, and I realize like this movie isn't even fucking 3D. So it starts off with this amazing opening credit sequence, and then we hit into the movie where it's sort of, how would you explain it? The way that the storytelling is done in the Deadpool movie.
Is this the part where I make the obligatory Pulp Fiction reference? Comparison, that is. You want to talk about how the story jumps around.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is how it jumps around. It jumps around. No. So, basically, the good news is when they wrote it, they said, oh, shit, so this is going to be a Marvel movie, so of course it's going to be 90% origin story.
Yeah.
Boop! Boop, boop, pow! And so they figured out that that's horrible, and so they tried their best to keep the audience interested by showing other things that are the origin story, and then cutting back to the origin story.
More shake weighty. If I never see you again, know that I love you.
When I'm finished, your mutated cells will heal anything.
But you still think we're making you a superhero? We're making you a super slave.
Story. They kind of treated the origin story like really shitty commercials you have to watch when you're watching TV.
Do you think that that's a good way to do that, though? Because I thought that's what worked, because they would just sprinkle it in. But when they did sprinkle it in, I thought it worked better. If I had to sit through the entire origin, let's say that they rearranged this, instead of doing it in scattered order, like flashing back and flashing forward and doing all that, if you watched it from beginning to end, it wouldn't be as effective as a film, and with the rest of it.
Is his girlfriend supposed to be copycat?
That's off of my notes. You don't know that she's supposed to be copycat, but I do. Okay.
Who's
so,
copycat in the comic books?
Deadpool's girlfriend in the movie is supposed to be copycat. We could look her up in my Marvel cards right now.
Why you have Marvel cards?
Yes. Right in my possession. I have the entire set.
You gonna let people know about
Yeah.
that?
I have the entire set of 1994 Fleer Ultra X-Men cards, and the character who played Deadpool's girlfriend, her name is motherfucking Copycat. You guys see that at home? You see her? She's blue, like Mystique. She has guns. She even has an X on her patch. I don't know, what team was she with in the early 90s?
Broncos?
Group affiliation? None. There she is. Copycat. Name Vanessa Carzolin.
Her name was Vanessa.
Yep. There she is.
So what?
Copycat.
What does Copycat do?
She is she's kind of a small character in the early 90s. I don't know, like, I'd have to like Marvel Wicca
Does she
her to
have
find out
special
what she done.
powers?
Yeah, she could shapeshift, and she was blue like Mystique. So I was expecting her to reveal her power like late in the game, but
She's a changeling?
I don't know. Wait, like Angelina Jolie?
No, like a shapeshifter.
I played a lot of roles. Damsel in distress ain't one of them.
It was a mercenary and a stripper relationship.
She shapeshifted. She shapeshifted her hair. She went and got her hair did with extensions.
Okay, that's a terrible mutant power though, but
No,
I don't know why.
mutant
They
power.
could have pulled it out at the end and she's like, I could be anybody. And it's
If
like
I had that mutant power, I could have a man bun with a girl's bun.
I had forgot about that, and just now that I had predicted that she was going to reveal that she was something, but maybe in the sequel, if that happens... Oh, no, it is happening. So maybe in the sequel, if they bring her back, they better make her blue. Jennifer Lawrence isn't blue in like 90% of the X-Men trailers. So the new one that's coming out, X-Men Apocalypse, she ain't blue. I'm going to get paid like a bunch of money, and I don't want to do the blue. Fuck that.
I thought you told me not to derail so much. Christopher, were there any bad guys in this film, Christopher?
Yes, there was some bad guys in the movie. There was an Ajax, who they called the Francis, and then there was Angel Dust, who is a bad bitch, punching out. She fucking clocked out Colossus.
Don't you mansplain and call girls bitches.
Yeah, you're way too much dude for me. That's why I brought him.
Dust.
Right.
And
Well, what
I'm
did you
gonna
think
say-
of Angel Dust? Wait.
Yeah, that works. I felt like Angel Dust reminded me of an ex-girlfriend that I once had. As a matter of fact, when she punched Wade Wilson in the face, she reminded me of all my ex-girlfriends.
Oh, come on. You gonna leave me all alone here with Jose Canseco?
Yeah, but who's the real? Who's the real?
Let's
the
get
coolest lady in the movie was Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I think that chick is actually a teenager too.
I brought her? Oh, no, finish your tweet. That's fine. Just give us a second. Go get her, Tiger.
Are you a fan of Deadpool as a character?
No, but you're a really big fan of Deadpool as a character, and this is your day.
It is my day. That's how I feel about it.
You should kill yourself. It's over.
Yeah. I would kill myself tonight, but I heard that they just greenlit the sequel.
Yeah.
Be a fucking superhero. Right up Main Street. Hear the music.
X gon' give it to you. But wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
What are your final thoughts about the thoughts? What thoughts do you have finally?
I think that the Deadpool movie was good. I don't just have Deadpool gogs on. Gogs is short for goggles. I think it was great. I think that Tim Miller, everyone, Ryan Reynolds, TJ Miller, I'm all like, I bow down to you. You guys really did it. You did it. I would say, like, out of fan service wise, for fans of the comics, Deadpool, #1. Out of all the fucking X-Men movies, you guys cared about the fans the most and the least about appeasing everyone. And I think it's worked out for you. You're the first people at Fox to make a fucking movie to appreciate the fans.
You gonna rock.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Rock, roll, let it go.
Have you seen this man?
You know what? I think we're done recording.
No.
Yeah,
You need to talk about the cameo, the Stanley cameo.
Stanley cameo.
I was shocked to
Stanley
see
cameo.
I can't believe there was a Stanley cameo.
I couldn't believe it either.
Yeah. I'm
It was actually, you know, I think it was the best Stan Lee cameo by far.
1000% accurate. Yeah, that's not even an approximation. That is a definite yes. We hate to spoil it for you.
And we won't.
I really liked the costume design of Vanessa, especially towards the end.
Just jacket and brows on fleek.
Her brows were on point.
We're done here.
Her weave was pretty fleek.
You stop looking at people's hair. Ugh.
Yeah, it's awful.
I never say this, but don't swallow. Shit. Did I leave the stove on?
I like how there's like X-Men in it, and then there's like and Negasonic Teenage Warhead is all like, and then there's the other guys like, and there's other guys like, and there's other like, and there's other guys like, what you doing that for? And there's other, I can't see shit. And then there's Tim that's like, I'm on Silicon Valley. I'm gonna be on a show on HBO. And then there's all that other shit going on with like Ryan Reynolds like, hey, I'm Van Wilder, and now I'm like all fucked up. HP.
Wasn't he the Green Arrow?
Yeah, he played Green Arrow in that Green Lantern movie. Didn't they referenced it? They're just like, hey, as long as you don't put me in that Green Arrow TV show. Exactly.
Just losing